Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you've been following the incredible journey of Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo, then you already know just how powerful their presence is, both on and off screen. But today, we're diving deeper than ever before. Forget the rumors, forget the headlines, because in this video, we're uncovering the truth about their relationship, the truth that fans have been waiting years to hear. From the first moment these two shared the screen, something magical happened. A connection that sparked endless speculation, countless fan theories, and an emotional bond that's only grown stronger over time. And while the public has only seen glimpses of their story, behind the scenes lies a journey of trust, loyalty, and moments so touching they'll leave you speechless. So settle in, because by the end of this video, you'll see Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo in a whole new light, and the shocking truth might just surprise you. From the moment they first appeared together on screen, something about Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo felt different. Not just as co-stars, not just as friends, but as two people whose paths seemed destined to intertwine in ways no one could have predicted. Fans around the world have spent years dissecting every glance, every shared laugh, and every rare moment of vulnerability between them. And now, whispers are growing louder, the truth more tantalizing than ever. What is really going on between these two megastars? Is it friendship, brotherhood, rivalry, or something far deeper than anyone imagined? Stay with me until the end, because once you hear it all, you'll never look at them the same way again. Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo's story didn't begin with immediate fireworks. In fact, when they first crossed paths in the entertainment industry, they were on very different journeys. Xiao Zhan, with his warm, approachable charm, was carving a name for himself as a multi-talented performer. Wang Yibo, younger yet already fiercely independent, carried an air of mystery, someone who didn't let people in easily. They were two different worlds, and yet, fate had other plans. Everything changed with the Untamed. The drama didn't just catapult them into global superstardom, it bonded them in ways that no amount of staged press events or scripted interviews could ever fake. Off camera, those who worked closely with them described an unspoken connection. They didn't need to say much to understand each other. It was in the small things, a glance that spoke volumes, a shared smirk during a break, the way they instinctively mirrored each other's movements. But fame is never simple. With the tidal wave of attention came relentless speculation. Fans began piecing together evidence, photos from behind the scenes, interviews where one would smile just a little softer when the other was mentioned, and moments that seemed almost too natural for two people supposedly just colleagues. The media, sensing the frenzy, pushed for answers. And yet, both Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo maintained a careful silence, speaking only in ways that deepened the mystery. Behind that silence, though, lies a reality more complex and more touching than any rumor. Industry insiders have long hinted at how much they leaned on each other in the storm that followed the Untamed's release. Fame brought them millions of adoring fans, but it also brought intense scrutiny and even moments of public backlash. In those moments, they weren't just co-stars, they were each other's anchor. Wang Yibo, often seen as reserved and hard to read, reportedly checked in on Xiao Zhan quietly, away from cameras. Xiao Zhan, in turn, offered the kind of grounded warmth that helped Yibo stay steady in the whirlwind. Perhaps what shocks people the most isn't the idea of romance, rivalry, or any sensational twist, but the depth of loyalty they've shown each other. In an industry where partnerships can be fleeting, theirs has endured in ways that defy expectation. They've celebrated each other's wins, defended each other in subtle ways, and, most importantly, respected each other's need for privacy. Of course, that respect has only fueled the curiosity. Fans analyze airport sightings, matching accessories, and cryptic social media posts. Did Wang Yibo's choice of words in a certain interview hint at something more? Was Xiao Zhan's smile during a recent event because of a private joke only the two of them share? The evidence piles up in fan discussions like pieces of a puzzle that may never be fully complete, and maybe that's exactly how they want it. What makes their bond so captivating is that it feels real. Not manufactured for publicity, not exaggerated for the cameras. They've been seen supporting each other's individual projects without making grand public gestures, just enough for fans to notice, but never enough for the media to twist. When one of them faces challenges, the other seems to show up, whether physically or through small acts of solidarity. It's a relationship built on mutual trust, something incredibly rare in the spotlight. There's also an undeniable balance between them. Xiao Zhan's gentle, thoughtful energy complements Wang Yibo's bold, sometimes rebellious spirit. They challenge each other, they bring out the best in each other, and they seem to understand the pressures the other faces better than anyone else possibly could. This balance is what makes their connection so magnetic. It's yin and yang in perfect motion. And then, there are the moments they can't hide. The laughter that comes too easily when they're together, the subtle touches, the quiet support during tense situations. Fans have pointed out countless instances where they seem to speak in their own unspoken language, one that no outsider could fully decode. These glimpses feel rare because they are rare, and perhaps that's why they're treasured so much. Now, here's the truth that fans need to hear. No one outside of Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo themselves can define their relationship. The labels friends, brothers, partners, soulmates all fall short because what they share is unique to them. What we do know is that their bond has survived the highs and lows of fame, public pressure, and the test of time. And that, in itself, is extraordinary. Whether they choose to speak openly about it one day or let it remain a mystery, the connection between Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo has already left a mark on millions of hearts. They've shown that in a world where relationships are often fragile and fleeting, some bonds are worth protecting at all costs. So, the shocking truth? It's not scandal or betrayal. It's that in an industry often defined by competition and fleeting alliances, Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo have found something real, a connection built on trust, respect, and a quiet understanding that doesn't need to be explained to anyone else. And maybe, just maybe, that's more powerful than any headline could ever be. And as we keep watching them, on screen, in interviews, and in those rare unscripted moments, one thing remains clear. Whatever this relationship is, it's something they both cherish deeply. And for fans, that might just be the most beautiful truth of all. But most importantly, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo's incredible bond? Drop your thoughts, theories, and favorite moments in the comments below. Let's keep this discussion alive, because their story is one that deserves to be told, shared, and celebrated. Until next time, keep believing in the magic of real connections.